Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. How is everyone doing? You guys ready? Ready for all signs? Oh. Hello. Hi, Stacy. Wise Mama Bear Cormac, thanks for modding for me. Yuvanda, Lana, Chiro, LFKCG, Jennifer. All right, guys. So as you all know, for air signs, this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right, so if one doesn't resonate, then you can listen to another sign within that star chart. If you need your own reading, you can book with me on my website, NicoleFrolick.com, where you can choose tarot readings, coaching in tarot, a whole bunch of different stuff. All right, so we are starting off with air signs today. Air signs, you are first. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's get into it. Let's find out. This is for the last 2 weeks of the last half of May. Can we please find out what is opening up for air signs, and what is the blockage? What is the challenge? What is the challenge here for air signs? Oh, okay. So the energy that's coming in for you, air signs, is the shapeshifter. And it's kind of like the first message I got for you, air signs, is that you're starting to understand how to, I want to say camouflage, but I don't know if that's the right word. There is a bit of a chameleon aspect here, where, interesting. It's like it's like you know how to present the different aspects of yourself that are strongest given the current, like whatever the situation that you find yourself in. It's like you know how to bring out the certain stronger aspects of yourself and bring those more to the forefront given in like whatever the situation is. Now, what's your challenge right now is the pilgrim. Okay, this is what your challenge is. So let's kind of go into the book. You may be called to go in a new direction, or a direction that is a little bit more foreign to you, like you haven't done it yet, something you may be asked to try something new, and you may be experiencing a little resistance to it. We'll kind of find out here. So let's go to the shapeshifter. Which is the trickster, the elusive, the formless. The shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. And that's what I feel like. I feel like, air signs, you're really adaptable right now. Whatever is kind of coming up, you can adapt to it quite easily. You know how to adjust and make the most out of the situation at this time. When the shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focus lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. So be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. So you may be experiencing some stuff over the last half of May that is requiring you to be more adaptable, but if it is, you're really open to it. It's like there's a sense of ease here for you. However, we have the the pilgrim. Let me see here. The wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. Ooh, this makes sense. Especially if you're trying to adapt, you need something rooted. And at the same time, maybe you're wanting to do a pilgrimage, but at the same time, you maybe feel like you're not grounded enough or rooted enough. Let's see. For the pilgrim, this is the wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. So an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wander when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage. Okay, so instantly I'm feeling air signs that, so you are really good right now at, being adaptable and all of that. But at the same time, there's something within you that I feel is calling you to really kind of venture off into something else. And it would require some level of commitment. But it's almost like I feel like you're wearing 1,000 faces, and not in a fake way, but more of like you know how to adapt. But at the same time, there's one face that really truly is calling you in some sort of pilgrimage, but you're not able to say yes to it yet, or some sort of journey that you want to take. I don't know exactly what that journey is. You'll know more than me, but let's kind of see, air signs, what's kind of coming up for you here. And we'll first look in the past. What do we need to know for air signs about the past? What do we need to know for air signs about the past? Okay. Interesting. So you have the Sun coming up, the Eight of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands, both in reverse. Okay. Tell me about the present situation. We have the Death card in reverse. And this makes sense. Tell me more about the current situation for air signs. Okay, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the World in reverse. Okay. In the future, we have the Three of Swords coming up. We have the Moon. What else for the future for air signs? Okay. And we have the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck for you, you see, air signs, is the Two of Coins in reverse. Five of Coins upright underneath. Okay, this makes a lot of sense to me in that with the Two of Coins in reverse, air signs, it feels like you're just really kind of overwhelmed by something. And I want to say that there's maybe a lot of back and forth. You've been going back and forth about something, not able to either, maybe you need to make a decision or you need to make a choice about something. But with the Five of Coins underneath there too, there's some level of feeling kind of left out, or And I almost feel that it feels to me like you're tending to a lot of things, but the one thing that your heart really wants. And it's not that all these other things aren't bringing you some level of fulfillment, but it feels to me though that there's one thing that's really calling on you, and it's not exactly on the front burner. And all these other things are kind of making that one thing feel really left out in the cold. Like it's just, and it's really something I feel though that you really desire. Okay. Now, in the past, we have the Sun, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it feels to me that there was some level of clarity. Something happened in the past that it felt good, it presented itself as really good, or you just had a lot of clarity about something. Things felt like they were aligning, and then it just stopped with that Eight of Wands in reverse. All of a sudden, either the clarity was gone and there was confusion, or something that was kind of coming into alignment didn't come into alignment. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I want to say that it just feels like there was a lot of instability. Like it was there and then it wasn't there. There's an energy here of I'm coming in and then I'm leaving. I'm coming in and then I'm leaving. And I would think that this would take a toll on you, air signs, a little bit. So I'm not sure what that Sun represents to you, but it felt like it was good. Like it feels like something was good here. Now in the future, or sorry, not in the future, in the present situation, we have the Death card in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the World in reverse. This is interesting because with the Death card in reverse, it says there's something here that is not being let go of. Like it's kind of coming to its expiration date, or already has, and it's not being let go of. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean something big. This could just actually just mean, I don't know, some sort of belief, or some part of you is just, it's time, that part of you is over and there's something new that's trying to come to the forefront. But whatever this Death card is, there's something here that needs to be let go of in these next 2 weeks of May, or the last half of May, and you're struggling to let go, or there's this energy around you that's struggling to let go. With the Page of Swords here in reverse too, I'm just seeing that I don't know why the first word that came up into my mind was gossip. And I'm wondering if there's someone around you that's not speaking so kindly of you when you're not around, or maybe doesn't have the right perception of you. I'm wondering if there's like some sort of, I don't know, friendship or relationship or some kind of connection here that is creating a little bit of instability for you. It may or may not. It may not even be a connection. But I just see this Page of Swords there's like a block in truth here. There's a block in being able to actually get the clarity around a situation that needs it in order to kind of move forward. It's almost like there could have been a beginning here, but with the World here in reverse, something isn't exactly coming to its close yet. Again, with this Death card in reverse. I also want to say with the World in reverse and the Pilgrim card here, it feels to me like you're preventing yourself from moving forward onto the next journey of something. Like the World card can also represent travel. I know given our current climate of travel, that's probably not a big deal for a lot of people, but I mean travel in the sense of your journey, like really moving forward on something. And it almost feels like something has to be tied up. There's something here that's holding you back from getting there. Now, in your future, we have the Three of Swords, the Moon, and then the Queen of Cups. This is interesting. There looks like there's going to be something kind of painful that happens here. There's some kind of separation or something that kind of, it's difficult to deal with. And I want to say too, with the Moon card is it leaves you with a sense of a little bit of confusion, but I don't think it's so much confusion as more of unknown. You know, the Moon represents what's hidden, what's unknown. And with the Queen of Cups here, your heart is open. There's like a love here. There's like it's almost like the heart is released. Like whatever's been calling you, it feels to me like it finally comes in once this is kind of dealt with. So let's kind of see where this is all going for you, air signs. Why is the Two of Coins in reverse here as the overall energy? Why is the Two of Coins here in reverse as the overall energy? Okay. We have the Magician and the Five of Swords coming up. Okay. It's almost like there's self-sabotage here, air signs. You're manifesting this overwhelm because it's almost like a self-sabotage to what it is that you really want. And in a sense, you're the one who's getting left out in the cold. And I think you want to, this is the kind of energy of someone who tends to everyone else's needs and not their own. Okay. And ends up sabotaging what it is that they truly want. But there's that kind of energy here. And it's like you want to manifest what you want. And at the same time, because there's so much focus everywhere, you're adapting to so much. It's kind of making it difficult for the one thing that you really want. I do want to say, air signs, that I feel that when you do finally make this pilgrimage, that your energy is so strong in that whatever's going to come, it looks like right now from what I'm seeing on the cards that whatever it is, you may not know where you're going, but you're going to adapt really easily to whatever it is. So if that's something that's been kind of holding you back, I just want you to know that you are totally capable and you're going to be able to handle whatever kind of comes your way. So let's kind of see what the Sun card is about in the past. What's the Sun about? Okay. The Page of Cups. Yeah, there was something good here, either about like something that would be something you consider like one of your dreams, you know, something that you've dreamt about or thought about or daydreamed about. This could also be like new connection in love or something like that kind of came up and it was just super positive, or you got lots of clarity about it. Everything kind of aligned around this. Tell me about the Eight of Wands in reverse. Oh God. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. And then you have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, and then something stopped here. Now I don't know if these two are related, but there's something here that kind of came to a halt. It was the ending of a contract. For some of you, the ending of some connection, and there was this need to walk away from it, need to kind of, or leave some aspect behind of it. You know? I don't know if these two things are related. It feels to me like they're two different things. It's almost like whatever this was, it kind of was getting in the way. And I see here that there was a contract ended here of some sort, or, you know, something that just didn't feel happy and it was kind of feeling like it needed to end. Let me see what this Knight of Wands in reverse is about. Okay. So we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. So there you are. I think you were struggling on how to, this in and out energy may have been yours, air signs. It may, whatever it is, it's like, cause I see you here, you know, needing to make a decision or needing to make a choice, and you're overthinking things. You're feeling trapped. And I feel like there's some, it's like you have one foot in one door, one foot in another door. You're not sure which door to do. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Now, it may be someone you're dealing with, I don't know, but that's the energy that I'm seeing here. Thank you, Poetess at Work, for that super chat. That's so kind of you. Okay, tell me about the Death card in reverse in the current situation. Interesting. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. It feels to me that there's this deep desire here to heal. But it also feels that with the Death card in reverse, you're not exactly sure how to move forward. Like with the Seven of Cups, I mean, here in reverse, on this Death card in reverse, it feels to me like you're not exactly sure how to move forward. It almost feels like you want to heal, but at the same time, there's doors that are closing. But you have this deep desire to want to heal from what I feel like whatever is that's this up here. Like there's some sense of confidence coming in. There's a passion that's being sparked, but at the same time, healing is happening. Again, it feels like this sun is starting to come back in. The sun energy is starting to come back in the last half of May, but there's still some residual here also coming in with it. Tell me about the Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, and there's the moon coming up again. See, there's something hidden here. There's something unknown. There's some kind of secret. It just feels like, I don't know, gossip or some untruth that's being communicated. And I feel like you need to get to the bottom of it, air signs. Again, I don't know what that's about. But this Page of Swords energy is not feeling very, it's not feeling very loyal. It just feels kind of sneaky. Tell me what this World in reverse is about. Yeah. Four Cups. See, there is something here. You're not happy with something. And you know that whatever it is that you're not happy with, you've kind of got to let it go in order to embrace what you truly want. You don't want to miss an opportunity. You not being able to go on to this next journey, whatever it is that you want, that's ever aligning you, that it could be anything. But whatever it is that's really calling on your heart right now, you feel that, you know that by not seizing it, you're kind of creating this missing out of energy. Okay? Okay, Three of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse. So in the future, it looks like you're going to finally, you're going to kind of let your guard down. There's going to be some sort of, you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to battle. Like there's no more resistance. Whatever it is that you need to go through that might be a little bit painful, it feels to me like you're going to face it. Whatever that might be. Tell me about the moon. Why is the moon here? Oh, wow. Oh, my. Okay. All right, air signs. You got the first tower of the day. Oh, there's something sudden coming in here. This could also be enlightenment. Let me see. Tell me more about the moon. Okay. I like it. It's a good tower. Okay. Okay, we have the Six of Wands. This is all I can say about this moon. Whatever it is, whatever is unknown ahead of you, you don't have exactly all the clarity around it. And this kind of ties into, what I was talking about in the alchemy program on Sunday for those of you who are on the call, about the upcoming lunar eclipse at the end of the month. It's like being able to embrace what you know you're supposed to move forward to, but you don't exactly know how it's going to play out. You don't exactly know what's waiting for you on this journey. But whatever it is, it's going to bring quite a bit of enlightenment. I also want to say for some of you, it may be something that happens quite suddenly that you choose, or like you're just kind of thrown into it somehow. But it brings in a lot of success for you. Like this is something that's it holds the vibration of success, feeling good about it, and feeling like you're finally acknowledging yourself. Tell me what this Queen of Cups is about. Yeah, look at this. There you go. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, letting go, releasing. So when you finally let go and you release and allow yourself to move forward into this, the heart is so open. That's what allows this heart to open. It allows love to come in, and allows your fulfillment of the heart, dream kind of fulfillment. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. Air signs. Okay, you got a 10 of Cups coming in your future. This kind of energy, it's going to be something that provides you long-term happiness. This is something that I think you may have wanted for quite some time. And, the details of it, I feel like are a little bit fuzzy, but there's an energy about it that you're called to. And so whatever it is that you've got coming up in the future, I want to say you are going to have to deal with something a little bit painful, but whatever it is, it's opening the door for the energies that have been calling upon you to finally come in. Okay? Hey, Peter, good to see you. All right, guys, air signs, that's your reading. Kind of ended on a really good note there. Despite a tower, it looks like you got a good tower coming in, so we like to see that. It just may be a surprise, but I feel too like it's more of like enlightenment, almost like aha. It's like you get it. Everything kind of clicks into place for what you need in that moment to make it all kind of happen. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you, air signs. Okay, we're going on to fire next. Fire. How is everyone doing? Oh, Jen, I'm glad you liked it. That was a good reading. Glad air signs were able to get a good reading. So, did everyone have a good new moon in Taurus yesterday? Yes, fire, 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 fire. Look at all the fire signs. All right. That's good. Aries, Leo, and Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Zeph. Rochelle, I have no idea what that even is, so that would probably be a no. Great new. Oh, you had a good new moon, Gary. Good. Oh no, are there bad messages coming in again? Thank you, Stacy, for the super chat. because I'm not seeing them. They're not showing up here for me. Oh, wow. Okay, I know Cormac and Wise Mama Bear will be on that. So strange how that happens sometimes. YouTube is just getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And not like in a good way. All right, fire signs. What do we need to know for fire signs for the last half of May? The last half of May. And for all of those of you who enjoy the tarot readings and you want the weekly, you can join and become a member in my YouTube membership program. I know last Friday, thanks Coretta for pointing it out. Every time I said May, I said March instead. And I put those tarot readings out every Friday for my members. All right, what is coming in? What is opening up here for fire signs? Okay, and what is the challenge? What is the challenge? Okay, I'm only taking the top one. Okay. Oops. All right, fire. Are you ready? Okay. The Village is your opening energy, like the energy that's like supportive. Okay, this is great. Now with the Village, this is telling me that it's time to. This is interesting. It's very similar to air signs in somewhat, where the Pilgrim and the Village can be a little similar. But the Village is about leaving your comfort zone, okay? Like what you're being called to is to really kind of go outside your comfort zone right now and to go beyond the unspoken boundaries that have been placed upon you, whether it's through your family, through school, institutions, the world, like whatever it is. And, you know, oftentimes when we're being called to go beyond those unspoken boundaries and journey out and discover what it is that we want that not many people venture out to go into, we can get a lot of disdain maybe for us, people trying to maybe talk us out of it or giving us all these reasons not to. It could even be your own ego coming in to bring self-doubt, which I'll get into in a second. But right now, what's kind of opening, there's an opportunity here for you fire signs to kind of really go out of your comfort zone with something and to kind of venture out beyond where you haven't gone before. Now, with the shadow coming up as your challenge, there are some inner demons kind of coming to the surface. Things, let's kind of go into it because it feels to me like some of the self-doubts may be preventing you from going out into, like, you're kind of doubting yourself a little bit. But let's see here. The shadow, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. So it's about revealing unconscious aspects of yourself and the world. And so there's something coming up within you that you're like, oh, I don't know if I really want to look at that. I don't know, like we're ready for that right now. And it's gonna trigger you. It's gonna trigger you. And you may have been denying its existence for a while. And this could be anything. But there is some element here of something trying to come to the surface that's not welcome. Now, this could be something outside of you. This may not even be you. But again, if something outside of you is coming up, that's because there's something within you that's reflecting that. It kind of goes hand in hand. But so even if this is about something outside of you, it is smart to kind of go within and really check in with yourself about what aspects of yourself are you denying. You could have someone or some situation outside of you that's really denying your desire to go on this pilgrim or this calling, to go beyond what is been spoken. Okay, so let's see what is coming up in the past here for fire signs: Leo, Sag, Aries. What do we need to know about the past for fire signs? What do we need to know about the past? Okay. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Oh. We have the Five of Coins. The World coming up in reverse in your spread as well. In the current situation. Okay, we have the Sun. Look at that, the Sun in the World. The Sun in fire signs was here, and the World in reverse was over here in air signs. Interesting. Current situation. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups. And in the future, Nine of Swords in reverse. Love it. Emperor, Aries energy coming in. Okay, interesting. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. So you have four major arcana here. Bottom of the deck, interesting, is the Palace of Coins. This deck has 4 extra cards in it, and it's the Palace cards. Underneath that, is the Death card. Interesting. So the Palace of Coins talks about the energy around you or the environment around you, and it's saying, like, it's interesting with that Death card. This is about having support around you. This is about having a very supportive environment, one that nurtures you, one that like lifts you up, one that feels safe. But with the Death card here underneath it is saying that in order to have that, something has to be either be let go, come to an end, or there's something that needs to be transformed. Okay. But this is all about, this is what I feel like. I feel like you may actually be venturing, like when you go on when you're leaving the village behind, okay? Everything that you've known, and you're going out into like the quote unquote wilderness, the unknown. You might be in search of a supportive environment here, something that nurtures you that you're not having. And I feel like for some of you, if that's the case, it's going to be very transformational for you. Like this Death card feels a lot more like transformational energy to me. But at the same time, for those of you, this Death card I can also see is that it almost like whatever's not supporting you, and again, this could just be an aspect within you that isn't supporting this desire to go on this journey. It could be something outside of you. It's like it feels like that has to end. Like whatever is unsupportive needs to end. So in the past, you have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Five of Coins, and the World card in reverse. So to me, it feels like there was something here that if you were in a phase of discontentment, boredom, just not happy, you were coming out of it. There was this energy of coming out of it. Like, or you finally got some energy to pursue something. Like there was something you wanted to pursue. You wanted to kind of seize an opportunity. But at the same time, we have the Five of Coins energy here, which is an energy that is based in lack consciousness. Like either it's rejection. You may have been rejected for what it is that you want to pursue or receive that kind of energy, especially since we're seeing the Palace of Coins here. Or you may have just been, or maybe it's just your own mind saying, well, I'm just not good enough. Like, it's like whatever energy came in, like to start it, all of a sudden it kind of got shut down a little bit. And with the World here in reverse, it feels to me that it's not allowing you to go to the next level, like to accomplish. It's blocking you. Now, with the Sun card here in your present situation for the last half of May, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then the Seven of Cups, feels to me that this Sun is more of a sense of like internal alignment and also clarity. It's like you could also get a burst of energy again in the last half of May, but at the same time, there's this energy of like not getting what you want, or not really having what you want. I have to clarify that more. And with the Seven of Cups, I think you're also kind of looking at what are your options? What are my options here? Because I'm not getting what I want, but you are also coming into alignment, and there is a burst of positivity here in the last half of May for you. Now, in your future, I see the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, and then the Chariot in reverse. Interesting. Because with the Nine of Swords, this energy is very much about, okay, you are getting control of a situation or yourself, or you're empowered. You feel you're either maybe asserting certain boundaries, you're overcoming certain fears or things that kind of keep you up at night, some sort of anxiety. You're kind of coming over that, and you're taking the bull by the horns here in the future. But the Chariot is telling me that with it in reverse, it's telling me that something is also not moving forward. So let's clarify and find out exactly what's going on here for you. Fire signs. Okay, why is the Palace of Coins here as the overall energy? Oh, wow. Okay, this is, wow. Okay, 2 of your cards have already come up. You have the Sun in reverse, and then the Nine of Swords. All right. Something is not in alignment with you, and you need a nurturing environment around you. And I think that's why there's this transformation happening. It's keeping you up at night, you're thinking about it a lot, you're worried about something. It could be you facing certain fears, and this is the shadow work. This is the shadow work that's kind of coming up for you. Things that aren't in alignment with you that cause you this anxiety. And so knowing that there is something you want to pursue, again, like this, you're feeling the need to go where not many people go, or where at least people around you may not have gone. And at the same time, I think you're meeting resistance, or there's a denial of it. It could, again, just be your own denial. Interesting. Okay. Tell me why the Four of Cups is here in the past in reverse. What's this Four of Cups? Okay, we have the Chariot. Look at this. All 3 cards are all the cards that have come up here. And, okay, this one's in reverse as well, the Chariot. Tell me more about this Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. This is something that you have wanted to move forward on with the King of Wands coming up here in reverse. This is you. This is you not in your power. This is you not moving forward in your power. And I think something kind of came up on you, like kind of came alive in you that you wanted to overcome this. Like you wanted to, you kind of had this energy. Again, because I am seeing resistance, you may be dealing with someone who's a little bit controlling, a little bit too like, you know, King of Wands energy can be someone who's like entrepreneur or has a high position in a company, but is abusing power in a way. And I'm not say that they're abusing, like they're abusive by nature, but just that it's almost like they keep blocking you, whatever this energy is. Now, it could have just been you blocking yourself, but whatever it is, you kind of got the surge of energy to overcome it, I want to say. So what's the Five of Coins? Wow. Okay, so again, the Page of Cups. Whatever got rejected here, it was your dream. It's this thing that you want to do. It got rejected. It's getting rejected, whatever it is. I don't know if you're rejecting it, someone else is rejecting it, a situation is rejecting it, but that is what is feeling like it's left out in the cold. Very similar energy to air signs. You guys might have air in your chart, or your air signs may have fire in your chart. I don't know. Okay, tell me what this World in reverse is about. Wow. Okay. The Empress and the World card coming up. This is about you being in flow with everything that is pregnant with possibility in your future. There is a sense of like you feel like whatever this is, it's like you feel like such a sense of achievement, or you know there's a sense of achievement possible for you in this. But at the same time, whatever is not allowing, whatever's blocking you, I want to say it's like there's two, okay. It's like there's two different world views here. One's upside down and one's upright. And it feels to me like you're the one who's in alignment with obviously what's upright for, you know what's upright, but there's this view of the world that's upside down and it's not in alignment with your view of the world. And what you see as possible for you is just so like you see so much fertility, you see so much abundance, you see so much possibility there for you. And I think that's why you're wanting to kind of go beyond what you've always known. Go leave the village. Leave the village. But there is a shadow aspect here. It also could be that you maybe have to leave an old world version of yourself behind in order to embrace this new world version of yourself. Fire signs. Let's see what the Sun is about. But whatever it is, whatever this new world version is, you are so attracted to it. It is very attractive to you. Like the Empress energy is just so magnetic. It's like, it's your thing. Like it's really calling to you. Okay. Page of Swords in reverse. This is crazy how many cards are some from the last reading are coming up here. So on the Sun card, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. It feels to me like you're getting clarity. Again, the Sun feels very much like clarity, and that something's aligning within you about, I want to say, either a conversation that was not communicated correctly, or some sort of understanding within yourself that has been untrue. Like you finally kind of come into alignment, you get clarity. Tell me more about the Sun card. Yeah, okay. The Ace of Wands in reverse. There is something here that is blocking your ability to kind of learn more information, get more knowledge, and awaken some kind of spirit within you. And you kind of come into you get a lot of clarity around this. You get a lot of clarity about what's truncating the birth of what your soul's kind of calling towards right now. Let me see what this Nine of Cups in reverse is about. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Coins in reverse. You know, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the energy of someone who is status seeking and someone who isn't exactly nurturing, because the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. They're a good mother, but this energy is not, it's not the nurturing mother kind of energy. It's, and again, this could be male or female, but it's just the energy that kind of will cross lines that shouldn't be crossed in order to get ahead, is more concerned with status than with the actual achievements of the work. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse, that is energy that is procrastination. There's an energy of procrastination here around your dream fulfillment of what you want. And I feel like it's tied to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I don't know if some of you feel like maybe you're at a job that you are only doing for the sake of like, well, I got to make a living and I'm good at it, but there's something else you want to do and you're procrastinating putting that off in favor of like what's safe and secure. Let's see. What's this Seven of Cups about? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. Oh, wow. Okay, Knight of Cups. All right, very clear message. Very, 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 very clear message here for you, fire signs. You're going to be exploring your options, okay? You're going to be exploring your options because you're feeling a little bit tied down. Like there's something that's trying to prevent you from following your dream and you want to. Again, whether that's internal or external, you're going to know. But the advice here, though, for you is the action you want to take is from your heart, not your mind, not from the ego. You really want to tune into what your heart's calling upon. That's where the energy of following your dreams, not following what the ego wants. Okay? When you start coming up against these options in May. Now, tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, you have the Three of Wands. Tell me more. Okay. Four of Pentacles. I think you're starting to, in the future here, you're finding some stability. You're actually finding some stability here with that Four of Pentacles, some security, and your future feels a little bit more tangible, or you're feeling a little bit more secure about your future, about what you're wanting to manifest for yourself, and that's helping to alleviate some of your fears or some of your worries that you've been experiencing up until this point. I see those fears getting alleviated in the future. Tell me what this Emperor is about. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the Emperor. Huh. Interesting. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse with this with the Six of with the Six of Wands in reverse. This is what you're taking control of. I think you're taking control of what you may have shut down in your heart, and what you have told yourself is just not possible. For others of you, I feel that you may have someone who's not emotionally available to you, who keeps telling you you're not going to be successful. And I feel like you still take the bull by the horns in some capacity. Like you're taking charge. Like you may even just be asserting yourself in the future. You may be finally asserting what you want. I don't know if there's someone around you that you are getting resistance from. It's part of the shadow work. Not supportive. They're not emotionally available to you in supporting that dream. So that makes sense then why the Chariot's here in reverse. Tell me more about the Chariot. Okay, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, fire signs. There is this deep calling within you that really wants to go explore something new, something you haven't yet explored. But there's also a part within you or something around you that's really kind of difficult to move on from or difficult to detach from, that keeps you from doing that. This Chariot energy kind of stalls things out. So I just kind of want to bring this into your awareness, because it does look like you're getting some sort of power here in the future, but you're also still having this shadow presence coming in that you find it very difficult to get out of, or to, and again, this is the energy. Okay, this could also just be within you. Okay, this energy could be something that just stops you from pursuing it. And it could be this idea of like, oh, it's just going to be too difficult, and I don't, like, it's just too, I don't want conflict, and so I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Just be mindful that could be your shadow work that you need to face. Or you may have that externally around you that's doing that to you or projecting that onto you. I don't know. But I just want to say that so that you know that you've got some sort of powerful energy coming up here that you're asserting. You're coming into a power, and there does seem to be some sort of security being created here that does support your future and what you want to manifest, that does alleviate some fears. So there may be, again, some sort of external support coming in to help you through this. So look out for that. Okay. Fire signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that helps a little bit. Earth signs, you're next. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, how's everyone doing? Rio sounds spot on. Oh, good. Bonnie, nail on the head with security. Okay. Yes, face the self, Gary. You're welcome, Sudarbug. Oh, Lana, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Super accurate. Oh, wow. Okay, fire signs. Clearly, there's quite a few of you going through that, so that's why the reading needed to come through. Debbie Briggs. Nicole, tell us about this male Aztec warrior that emerges from you when reading. Most likely from one of your more recent lifetimes. Eagle warrior, never heard of him. I'm just wondering if, well, first of all, I know I had Mayan lifetimes, but I don't know if it's an energy that's kind of similar to the warrior lover energy that from the blue beings is coming through. I don't know, Deb. But I love that you're seeing it. I love that you're seeing it. I like that energy. I gotta say, whatever that energy is, I'm down with it. TV Square Eyes, you're welcome. All right. Earth signs. Sun, moon. Actually, no, they want me to do one more cut. Okay. All right. Earth signs, let's find out what's coming into the last half of May for you. For my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What do we need to know that's kind of coming in, and what's the challenge? What's opening up, and what is the challenge? Okay, what's opening up for Earth signs for the last half of May? Oh, wow. Kairos is opening up for you, Earth signs. I'm intrigued. I don't know this card very well. And what... Okay, they're actually telling me to take both. This is interesting. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, what the challenge is for you is Starborn and the Orphan. Okay? Those are your challenges right now. That's interesting. Okay, because what's challenging is this idea of feeling alone, or feeling like, the Starborn is, it's like the starseed. It's the starseed card. Feeling like you're alone. That's the challenge. Okay, let me go first into Kairos here, and the mythic time and synchronicity. Ooh, Earth signs. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests that there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Oh, I'm getting chills, Earth signs. Okay, the word evil comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness when it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. So there's something ripening here for you, Earth signs. Something's really kind of coming in, but at the same time, it's not held to the time of our linear time here. There is a divine timing that is ripening it, and it's something that you have to kind of surrender to. But you are it's really open. That's what's really opening up for you here, Earth signs. I love it. Interesting. So alignment, ease, and decision and action. So it's almost like when it comes to making a decision, you may have a decision you feel you're going to be making, or you're not sure when. Know that you're going to be inspired into action or inspired into making a decision, or something's going to come into ripeness for you at the moment that it's ready, and you're just going to know it. It's just going to be there. You don't even have to question it. That's what I'm feeling for you, earth signs. Now with the now at the same time, while this thing is ripening, there may be also this sense of whatever it is, this could be something that you've been longing for. And if that is, you may feel like you may not have had it. You might feel alone. Let me just kind of go, because the orphan is all about abandonment, abandonment. You may feel abandoned by your path, like you may feel like you've abandoned the path. Okay, you may feel like you've abandoned your path of like your star mission, I want to say, but to not worry, because it feels to me like there's something divine timing here. So the starborn is the star child, the destined, the divine child, an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self. The starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. It feels to me, this energy feels to me like forever this is going to resonate with. It feels to me like you almost wonder if you've abandoned, like you've got lost on your own path. Like you maybe have gone off the path that you feel you're supposed to be destined for, and you're not sure, and that's been challenging you. But clearly there's something here that's ripening for you, but it's divine timing. And you have to be okay with that. So there's a little bit of surrender here. Okay, let's go into the tarot and find out what we need to know about the past here for earth signs. This death card's coming up for everyone. Okay, the death card in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse. I mean, there are 78 cards in this deck. How is it the same ones just keep coming up? Oh my. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was the Seven of Cups. Let me see here. Oh no, it's not. Oh, but it's the Knight of Wands in reverse in the exact same position that it was for fire signs. Again, what is going on here? In the present situation for earth signs, okay, we have the Ten of Wands. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. Okay. May is going to be a little difficult for my earth signs here. We have the Strength card in reverse. But the future holds the Star card. And how beautiful is that with the Starborn coming up and this Kairos. Okay, tell me. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Six of Swords. Okay, earth signs. Looks like it's going to be a difficult last half of May, but where it's taking you is really good. Okay, so I just want to say that. Oh, wow. And look, the bottom of your deck is the Sun card. Again, what is up with all these similar cards coming out? Ooh, and look at that, the Two of Wands. This is about the path. Again, like that's why I say, feel like you've abandoned your path, but don't worry because everything's aligning for you. It really feels like that, earth signs. Everything's coming to alignment. Everything that you're destined for is there. And again, the Two of Wands to me is also like a timeline card. Like there's two different timelines, but with this Kairos card coming up, it's like, don't worry about it because there is this almost like this area where there's no time existing that's manifesting everything for you. You can't see it. You only know what it is when you're so immersed in something that is, you're enraptured with something that, you lose that sense of time. That it's almost like earth signs, you have to be enraptured in something to connect with this space. So with the Sun card here, good things are either coming to alignment or there's a lot of clarity coming in about your path. but it just feels to me like there's a lot of there's happiness around this, or positivity. So in the past, though, you have the Death card in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. It feels to me like with that Death card in reverse, there was something here that you may be struggling to have, again, release, let go of. But, you have this renewed sense of wanting to seize an opportunity here in the past. However, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I don't know if you actually were able to. You may have not taken action. You may not have taken action on it. Or action was blocked. I don't know. Now, in your present situation, we have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Strength card in reverse. Okay. There's going to be challenges here. We'll know more, Earth signs, when I clarify what those challenges are. But again, it's whatever this thing that you couldn't let go of that needs to be let go of, so like something can be transformed or start a new cycle. There is something here, and there's an energy here of not being able to completely walk away from it. And whatever it is, it's not good for you. Like, it's not healthy. It doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Okay? And it's really weighing on you with the Strength card in reverse. Like, there's something around this that's really difficult. I mean, the energy here, it's hard to slice it or dice it, Earth signs. I'll know more when I clarify, but it looks like really difficult energy in the last half of May. However, your future looks incredible. You have the Star card, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So this tells me that you're coming out of whatever troubled waters you were in. You're finally getting out of those, and you're heading somewhere new. There's love here. There's love, like the heart's opening. There's emotional fulfillment. There's also, like, the stars are aligning. The wish fulfillment, maybe the path that you're destined for, it's all coming through here. So, let's clarify, because there's definitely some places here I want to clarify for you. What's the Sun card all about? Can we please get some clarification here on the Sun card? Okay. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning that is trying to come in, that brings in a lot of passion. It brings in a lot of creative spark. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. It excites you. Okay, like there's just a lot of zest for life in this Ace of Wands. However, there's also been a very difficult cycle that's been exhausting you, that you've had to go through. Possibly because it's the Ten of Swords, it may have been fears that have overburdened you. It may have just been a mental battle. There may have been something really painful that you've been enduring, but it feels like whatever that is, that's all kind of changing. That's all changing, and it's opening up a new path for you. And I feel like it's also opening the door to this Ace of Wands, whatever this represents. Let me see what this Death card in reverse is all about in the past. Yeah. The Two of Swords and the Seven of Coins in reverse. Okay. There's something you needed to let go of. You need to pull your energy out of, or possibly even your money, or your time. And I think you know this. I think you know this with the Two of Swords. It's almost like, because that's the energy of like no more stalemate, like really finally seeing what you need to see. But this is what you're not able to do. Like whatever, like you're trying to pull your energy out of something or time, something like that. But you were struggling to do that in the past. Tell me about the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. The Two of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Coins in reverse. It feels to me that you finally got like... This is interesting. For some of you, you may have had to end something. So, okay, the Death card, yeah. Like with the Two of Cups, like something wasn't coming together anymore. Okay, for some of you, it might have been a relationship, but whatever it is, it's like I feel like you were procrastinating on it. Like there was a procrastination around dissolving this or realizing that whatever was trying to come together, it just wasn't. But you kind of, it's almost like though that you got this realization or you got this energy to move beyond that disappointment so that you might be able to do this. I feels like you've been disappointed or unhappy with a situation that wasn't coming together, but you were procrastinating, I think, kindly really bringing it to an end, like pulling your energy out of it. Tell me this Knight of Wands in reverse. What's this about? Yeah, okay. See, this Knight of Wands feels to me like there's a delay in action. Like you may have delayed taking action here in the past. And with the Judgment card coming up in reverse, it's like there's a delayed decision here, not actually making a decision. You may be worried about making the wrong decision. That's like what may have come up in the past, like not making the right decision. And that may be why you stopped yourself or slowed down the energy around this. But it feels to me though that action wasn't taken. Even though there's realization here, I think there's like an energy that's kind of coming alive around this. But at the same time, there's still procrastination. A lot of procrastination. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. And it feels to me that this may have been the result of you feeling like you were off your path. Okay, whatever this is, will feel like this isn't my path. And feeling like, have I gone too far off my path? Like, where am I supposed to go next? Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Okay, again, we have another ace here coming in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands. Okay, and we have the Moon in reverse. So it feels to me like there's definitely some challenges or some obstacles here that you've been actually dealing with for quite some time. However, there's clarity around how these challenges have been preventing you from a new start in something that feels quite stable and supportive. Again, it got a lot of excitement to it. And I think you're finally getting the clarity this week around that. But of course, it weighs on you still. It weighs on you. There's no denying it. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Oh, gosh. Okay, Eight of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords. You're overthinking. I don't know if you Virgos in the house are overthinking. But that's that energy. You're overthinking about maybe how to leave a situation or how to end something that's not good for you anymore, or how to leave behind something that's not emotionally fulfilling to you. And it's just like you're either overthinking about it or you feel stuck, you feel trapped. There's something around this. Tell me about the Strength card in reverse. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, here's where it all gets a little interesting. Earth signs, you got a Tower moment coming up in the last half of May. The Tower and then the Star card in reverse. But you got the Star coming up here. Ooh, So something's going to take you by surprise in the end of May here. And I think it is because you're having such a difficult, I think what you're struggling with the strength card is finding your path. I think that might even be more of like, can I just get on that path already? And I feel like something's going to happen to just put you on there. Like, remember, oftentimes you have to have a breakdown before there's a breakthrough. But it feels to me like something's getting cleared off your path to open up what isn't aligned for you. So it's clearing what isn't aligned for you. Maybe you don't have the strength to do it, and so the universe is stepping in. I don't know. But yeah, so okay, let's see what the star card is about. We have the Page of Coins. This is beautiful. So this is kind of speaking to that Ace of Pentacles here, this Page of Pentacles. Some sort of good news potentially coming in that is really aligned. You might be receiving good news in the future here, or there's like, you're finally like dipping your toe into the pond. You know, pages are very new. They're kind of like checking things out. It's kind of learning energy, right? It's still young. It's, and I think you're starting to experience or dip your toe into the pond of this new beginning or this new thing that's ripening for you. That is divine timing. The star card talks about divine timing as well. It's interesting that you got the Starborn card and both star cards in your reading. This one's in reverse. Tell me more about this star. Ah, wow. Okay. So you got the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Wands all in reverse. So this to me is about finally cutting something free. Finally cutting something free. Healing and basically whatever was causing you a lot of pain on this path, like that's what you've cut free. So it's just kind of confirming it, that's what allows this whole thing to come in. So for any of you that are struggling with that, just know that by you being able to kind of set yourself free from that, it really opens the door here. But at the same time, just know things are ripening in their own due time. So tell me about this Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Okay, Two of Pentacles. I feel like this, whatever this Queen of Cups represents, whether it's new love or emotional fulfillment for you, something that you love, that your heart's in alignment with, it is something that you've maybe gone back and forth on for quite some time. It may have been like the option that was also like this would have been this one, and then the other option would have been this in the past. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. It feels to me like you no longer resist it. Like you're not resisting it anymore. You let your guard down. There's something about here that you finally let your guard down. And you allow like whatever this love energy is in. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Okay, Three of Cups in reverse. So you're leaving behind unhappy events. You're leaving behind not feeling like in celebration with life. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. And you're also leaving behind feeling discontent. All of that's getting left behind. You're moving away from that. You're going towards somewhere new, and you're leaving behind whatever this pain was. So it's good, Earth signs. It's good, but it feels though, like whatever it is, it feels like this has been ripening for some time. And don't try to push it. It feels like it's just gonna, like, whenever it's time, you'll know it. You'll know it. Okay? So it's almost like you kind of have to, like, loosen the grip on the reins of, like, how you feel you need to steer yourself on the path and let things unfold in their due time. But it looks like they are working out. So, great. Earth signs, I really like that reading. I mean, a little bit of difficulty, of course, in May, but it feels more like it's the necessary evil, like last night's podcast, which was awesome. If you missed it, please check it out. Paul really always brings so much cosmic wisdom to the show. So Earth signs, that's my reading for you. I hope it was helpful. All right, all you water signs, are you ready? You waited long enough. It's your turn. It is your turn. Shannon, spot on. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is in store for my water signs? Stacy, okay, good. So you have something to look forward to in the future then. Like possibly the summertime. Maybe, and Earth signs, we're going through eclipse season, right? Like we're going through eclipse season, which is all about letting go. Maybe that's why all the letting go stuff is, because the death card keeps coming up. And that 8 of Cups. Because we are heading into eclipse season, which is calling us to, leave behind the things that we've known for so long, or that, we're... And start allowing ourselves to venture off into where the soul calls us, which is the unknown, where the growth happens, leaving the comfort zone. It makes a lot of sense with all of this eclipse energy coming in for all of us. You're welcome, Scott. Oh my gosh. 2 of the similar cards that we just... I really wonder why sometimes the same cards just keep coming up. Because the way I shuffle is not... I don't shuffle and then just start taking right off the top. It's so funny. Okay. For the last half of May, water signs. What do we need to know? One more cut. Okay. Well, let's get into it. What do we need to know of what's opening up, and what are the challenges here for water signs? What do we need to know about what's opening up, and what are the challenges? Okay. What is opening up here for water signs? What is the challenge? Oh God, I knew it. Water signs. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting a message. All right. Okay. So, this is kind of funny, water signs. So, your energy that's opening up for you is the venom. All right. And the energy that is challenging you is the fault line. Wow. Okay. So the venom usually talks about like negative energy. And I'm not saying for you, the message that I'm getting more about this, the venom card, is that it feels to me like you're not going to be taking shit, water signs, for the last half of May. And you may need to get a little abrasive. But I want to say that it's an empowering thing for you. Let's kind of go into let's go into this though and find out, because it's kind of funny that these are the two cards that okay, when it's in the light, it is self-realization through suffering. So there's a lot of self-realization happening here. Through suffering. And I feel though that you're also going to be putting a stop to that suffering through maybe needing to be a little bit, well, we got some Scorpios in here. You know what I'm saying? You got your little stinger. So the venom, much to our dismay, the venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence may be found in our relationship, thoughts, speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it is built into our very exhale. We breathe out carbon dioxide and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily, however, and it can come in potent forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the venom card appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps your words have a sting of poison about them. Perhaps a relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. Change is the second. The remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. So I feel if this is what's opening up for you, because this is more of like, this is in the light, okay? This is what's in the light for you, and this is what's kind of more in the shadows. So it feels to me that you're actually looking at something that has caused you quite a bit of suffering, and you're starting to illuminate it. You're illuminating it to finally make a change, you acknowledge it, and then you take a change for it. You're ready for a remedy around this, whatever this is. You may have someone or some kind of energy around you that is kind of toxic or is energy draining. And it feels to me, though, if that's the case, it feels like you're going to be putting a stop to that, or you're acknowledging it and finding a solution around that somehow for yourself. Now, with the fault line, this is, oh, look at that. I just opened right up to it. The fissure, the crack, the weak line. Okay, this is what's in the shadow for you. This is your challenge. Imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful, intense, and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue, as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. So, okay, so for you guys, you've been feeling this. This is something that's been cracking beneath you, and you've been feeling it. It may even be you cracking, like, how much more of this can I take? How much more of this can I take? And it feels to me, though, that you definitely don't want to pretend it's not there or pretend it's not as bad as it is. Okay, because there is a weak line here, a fissure that is getting ready to break right open. So denying it or not giving it the attention or acknowledgement that it needs is important, because it can help you redefine your reality when you actually accept it. Okay, it allows things to really open up. So let's go into the cards here and find out for my water signs. What's happened in the past? Okay, we have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Coins in reverse. have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Present situation. We have the Fool card in reverse. We have the Five of Wands. Look at there. That's why, this is what's kind of coming in. Makes sense. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Look at all the Wands cards here. See, there's a lot of fire coming up here. You have 4 Wands. And the Fool card is Aries energy. Maybe dealing with a fire sign. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is great. I like to see that, given what is coming up. We have the Nine of Wands, another Wands. All right, more fire. Wow. The Temperance card. Bottom of the deck, your overall energy for this reading, water signs, is the Ace of Swords. Oh, look at this. This reading is powerful and it's so cool at the same time. The Devil is underneath this Ace of Swords. See, you are seeing the truth of this negative energy, whatever this is, whatever this thing that is venomous, toxic, draining your energy, been chipping away at you for a while. There's a truth about this, a clarity that's coming in and a new perspective. You acknowledging it, you're seeing it in a new way that is going to be very helpful to you. Now, in the past, with the Three of Wands in reverse, the Three of Wands upright, the King of Coins and the Four of Wands both in reverse. This is saying that I feel like you're kind of looking into your future. You're like, what am I wanting? What am I manifesting here? What am I doing? And with the King of Coins in reverse here and the Four of Wands in reverse, I'm seeing some sort of contract breaking or some sort of unhappy event with either potentially a boss, a father figure who's not a father figure who's not around, like they're not present, like they're just never around, that kind of energy. And it's really kind of, whatever this was really calling you to contemplate your future and really like what am I manifesting here? This King of Coins energy too is just the energy of someone who's not stable, not loyal, doesn't show up. Now, in your present situation, we have the Fool card in reverse, the Five of Wands, and then the Seven of Wands in reverse. Very interesting. These two cards are completely opposite energy. It looks like you're on the brink of a completely brand new cycle, new path is opening up for you of some sort that feels a little risky. It feels a little risky. But it also feels to me that you have to deal with this situation in order for it to open up. And you've got drama or conflict here around you. This is the stuff that is like in the heart of your spread is exactly what's been coming up here. And I don't know. It's like this Seven of Wands energy, it's usually like a giving up energy. But I don't know if that's you or the energy that you're facing. Like it finally like backs off. I have to clarify it. Because you may be coming to heads with something. This could be an internal battle. This could be internal. but it feels though whatever it is, like you got something to say about it, and I feel like you're gonna go in like guns blazing. But at the same time, I don't want to say that it's necessarily from an ego place, and if it is, try to not do it from an ego place, but do it from more of a place of empowerment, where like you're standing up for yourself, like because you don't want to have your energy drained, you don't want to be in a toxic situation anymore. Now, in your future, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and then the Temperance. Okay, so we're going somewhere that's calmer waters for sure. Heading into balance, also heading into healing. You're getting yourself out of your head, possibly, or you're getting yourself out of a situation that felt trapped. It could even just be this idea in your head that has been trapping you. Whatever it is, you're kind of getting yourself out of there. You are sauntering forward. You're heading like into the future. It's going to be a little difficult. You're a little bit worse for wear. You got a few battle wounds from whatever it is that you're dealing with this, but you're finally, this is like about alchemy. This is about finally like transforming, bringing in healing, and bringing in some peace and balance as well. Restoring balance. So let's clarify. Let's get into your reading a little deeper, water signs. What's this Ace of Swords about? The Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm feeling like whatever clarity you get around this toxic energy, or energy that's got you stuck, or energy that's just draining you, that you no longer, like, it alleviates, like, whatever awareness this is, or new perception, truth, whatever it is that comes in, you, it's like it dissolves your fears. That whatever it was that you may have been holding back, it dissolves your fears. TV Square Eyes, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah. Okay. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy, because this is telling me that you're ready to like pursue something that allows you to master your skills. It allows you to build a foundation for yourself that is strong. And that's kind of what you're focused on. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Okay, see. Okay, you have the Magician, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. See, it feels to me that whatever you were contemplating, like looking into your future, like what am I going to manifest? Like what do I want? There's this part of you that knows that something needs to change, but it hasn't been changing, and you're like, you're something you're really wanting to manifest here, but something was also stalling it out, like something was in the way. With that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you needed a change in order to manifest. Tell me what this King of Coins in reverse is about. Ooh, the World. Look at you getting 3 major arcanas coming out here. Yeah, you needed to end this situation. Whatever this King of Coins in reverse is, I think you may have put an end to that, especially with this Four of Wands here in reverse. And I feel like you would also feel somewhat accomplished about it. Like you feel like you achieved something. Like you finally finished or completed something. Tell me more about the King of Coins in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, you broke a contract here, or a commitment of some sort that I think you may have been involved with for quite some time. You know, the King of Coins, this could have been like a relationship, but I also feel like it could have been like a work situation. Maybe this was again, like some sort of father energy, but it's like not a very good father energy. It's like a, for lack of a better word, deadbeat dad kind of energy. And so you may have someone in your life that's kind of got that energy. They don't have to necessarily be your dad, but they've kind of got that energy, you know, like, and yeah, you broke that. Like, you don't want to be tied to it anymore. I also want to say that for some of you, whoever this King of Coins is, or whatever this King of Coins represents to you, it's almost like you knew that if you stayed, you wouldn't be learning your lesson. Okay, tell me about the Four of Wands in reverse in the past. Oh, wow. Okay, so whatever this is that ended, it was good. Like, you were happy about it. Like, it gave you a sense of, I want to say, freedom, but also, like, it helps you start to form a new reality for yourself. So you have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Coins, and the Three of Cups. So this is kind of beautiful. So you go away, you leave something that wasn't nurturing you, it wasn't fulfilling you. It was just more of like, again, that King of Coins energy is just like working to work, or maybe not even really working, but you celebrated. This feels like a celebration to you, and there was a truth that came in. Look, you got the Ace of Swords again. You knew that you needed to nurture you, and whatever this was, it wasn't doing it for you. And when you cut ties with it, in whatever way that was, or loosened the grip, it felt good. You felt supported. And you also felt successful, I want to say. Like, tell me about this Fool in reverse, though, coming up into the present situation. Okay, you have the Ten of Cups, water signs. There is a brand new kind of energy that's trying to come in here for you, whether it's a new path, a new cycle of some sorts. But it's something that feels to me like it's a little blocked. It might be delayed right now. It may be delayed because you're supposed to deal with this, whatever this is. But it brings in long-term happiness. It's something that I think you may have wanted it for a while, but your soul's in alignment with this. This is very emotionally fulfilling to you. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Okay. The Hangman. Tell me more. See, this conflict is what's, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You may be wanting to take a break from the drama. There could be some sort of drama around you, needing to take a break from it. And that would be something that, again, is just chaos, or it's just like it drains you, okay? It's not healthy for you. And you're taking the time to really kind of rest, recharge, and focus on what really makes you happy, like starting a new contract maybe, or starting a new relationship, or getting a relationship to another level, or I don't know, but it's like you're focusing on happier events in your future. But in order to do that, you've got to rest, you've got to recharge, you've got to take care of you. And so it's like you want to retreat from this, whatever this conflict is, this drama. Now, it could be internal. It could be internal. You could also be trying to heal from this. Tell me what the Seven of Wands in reverse is about. Oh. Okay. The Lovers in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. It feels to me like, yeah, you're surrendering to the fact that something just wasn't your wish fulfillment. It's not coming together. And you're stepping away from the battle. So whatever this is, okay, this darker energy, you're stepping away from it. It's not what you want. And you may have allowed it to overindulge itself long enough. And it's time to kind of just let it go. Like whatever that energy is, kind of separate yourself from it at the very least. Okay, so tell me about this Eight of Swords in the reverse in the future. What's this about? Oh, yeah. Okay, you have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. All right, this is what you're getting yourself trapped out of in the future. It feels like if you feel like you haven't been moving forward, whatever delays may have felt like on your path, this delay, this new start, okay, like this Fool energy, it feels like that. It feels like you're getting yourself out of that. Either you're getting your whatever you've been overthinking or anything like that, you're getting yourself out of, but you're unblocking the energy. You're unblocking the energy here. It's like you're ready to say go. So you're ready for go time. So tell me what the Nine of Wands is all about. I also, okay, before I move on to this card, I have to say that make sure that if there is something coming up here drama-wise, that you deal with it and heal. But don't try to avoid it because it does need to be addressed. And that means like you've got to acknowledge it and see it for what it is and take care of you. Tell me about this Nine of Wands in the future. Yeah. Wow, there's the Fool again in reverse. Okay. So you're ready to like head towards this path, whatever this new beginning is, whatever this journey is for you that, you know, I have to say there's something about it that scares you. It doesn't feel very safe to you, but you know you're supposed to go there. You know you want to do it. I want to say though that you're ready to like take it on. I think it's got some challenges ahead of you, whatever it is. However, I feel though that you're ready to take it on. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands in reverse. You're ready to get it going. Yeah. The Six of Wands in reverse. Like I think you're tired of not acknowledging your own success, but I also want to say for some of you, you may feel like you may actually, as you're trying to move forward, you may feel like you're not actually successful or that things are shaping up the way you want. I just want to say stick with it. Because there is something here that's coming in that's going to be something you can build a foundation for, master skills around, you know, possibly building with someone else. Tell me about this Temperance card. Oh, look at that. I mean, there's so many wands in your freaking reading here. Ace of Wands and then the King of Wands in reverse. It feels to me that there's going to be a sense of balance between getting this started and also there's a transformation around your confidence level around this. Like you may have not felt so confident about this, but it feels to me, though, that that's kind of healing and that's starting to transmute and alchemize. And you're healing yourself into a completely new place that it's got a lot of potential and you're excited about it. You're excited about it. I just feel, though, like one of your hindrances here is not exactly confident about... it's not that I feel like you're not confident about yourself, but maybe just not confident about how it's all going to play out for you. And that really is the energy that's kind of come up for the eclipses. You know, just being able to trust your own intuition, allow spirit to guide you. Don't have all the details, but you're still going to go forward anyway. So, water signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful. Zephyr, this is what's been happening. Oh, cool. Zephyr's excited. Look how excited Zeph is. Oh, Tarot Testes kick. What have I missed in the live chat? Oh my goodness. So, guys, if you need your own personal reading, all the links, just go to my website, NicoleFrolick.com, to book whichever service feels right for you. And guys, I love you so much. I love you. I'm sending you lots of love as we get ready to head into eclipse season. It's going to be intense. It's shaping our next 6 months for us, opening things up. There's something really magical about these eclipses in that there's a strong call on all of us to follow the intuitiveness that's calling out to us without knowing where we're going to land. And so we're all being kind of forced into this relationship with the divine where we have to build trust even though we don't know where the net's going to be when we fall. So I love you guys so much. I have a wonderful evening or morning if you're on the other side of the planet. And I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll be back with you guys real soon.